Wendy Perry, thank you for coming down today. You were one of the speakers at the meeting with the Attorney General, Ken Paxton. You did an outstanding job. I want to thank you.
Thank you.
But what was you, and I wish I could have recorded it. You did such a wonderful job.
Thank you.
But what was what are your takeaways from this meeting with the Attorney General?
My takeaways are what I suspected before we had the meeting is that the focus of the meeting was to talk about child support enforcement and the extreme measures that the state of Texas goes to enforce child support. But what I suspected, and it did show itself in the meeting, is that parents are even more distraught about the fact that they're not getting to see their children because parents are violating the court-ordered custody schedule. And in fact, when they commit this violation of the court-ordered custody schedule, that is a violation of Penal Code 25.03, which is a felony in the state of Texas. And so a lot of the parents that spoke today, they started their stories telling about how the child support calculations and enforcement in the state of Texas have really devastated them financially. And I understand because that happened to me as well. But then they usually went on to say, and I don't even get to see my kids. You know, I'm paying this crippling amount of child support. You know, I'm being threatened with some really serious consequences if I can't pay my child support.
By the
Attorney General's office. But then I don't even get to see my kids because the other parent is violating court orders.
Right.
But there's no enforcement of that. And so something that I pointed out today is that experts know that it's far more damaging to a child to be withheld from the other parent, to be denied that relationship, than it is to receive child support. So having that bond is far more important to a child than getting child support. And they're both important.
Right.
I believe that all court orders should be enforced. So that was another point that was made today in the meeting, is that all court orders should be enforced, not just child support. And so that was a discussion that we had in the meeting today as well.